Hi everybody, welcome back to Real Estate Investing Adventures. In this video, I'm going to talk about people just starting in real estate investing, the beginners. Often people want to get involved in real estate investing, they don't feel like they have the time. I remember what it was like when my wife and I first got started. She said, one more thing, where are we going to find the time between working and other responsibilities and children and everything that people have going? Sometimes it's even hard to carve out 1 or 2 hours a day. But we had decided if we wanted to make a difference, we had to do something different. We couldn't just keep on doing what we were doing, working really hard and looking at often getting less for the more that we did. We were entrepreneurial driven. I think just like you out there, you know who you are. You want something more. You're tired of your job. You're tired of your boss. You're tired of hearing people do things that you want to do. I'm in sunny Central Florida. That's where I live. Who's my neighbor? The Walt Disney World Resort. I know when it's 9 o'clock every day because I hear whoosh, 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 the fireworks. I don't see them, but I could definitely hear them. Do you know people save all their life to go on a vacation with their family like Disney World? And unfortunately, some people, they never have the opportunity to do that. Real estate can change things for you. Real estate can make things happen. Real estate can maybe help you make a few extra dollars a week, or it could even help you take a vacation or even a trip to Walt Disney World. Let me tell you, it makes you feel good when you can go to your children and say, okay, we can do that. Because nothing hurts more than to look at your children and say, I'm sorry, we don't have the money to buy that, even at the grocery store, or we don't have the money to go there, or no, we just, maybe we'll do it another time. Or the famous thing I love is, we'll see. What does we'll see mean? Hopefully they'll forget about it and stop asking. We'll see, okay? But in any event, real estate can change your life. I meet people from coast to coast. I have worked with so many people. A lot of nice people, have made a lot of good friendships. But here's the thing I've found. Often, people are putting so much pressure on themselves to do the first deal or to really get this going. People are thinking about leaving their job and doing this full time. But here's the problem. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. You can't do it all in 1 week, 1 month. It's a building process. Anything that you've done, if you were younger and wanted to learn how to play the piano, you can't just sit at and play it right away. You had to learn, you had to practice. Learning a new job, you had to understand what to do. And the more you did it, the better you got. So you can do well in real estate. It is a new chapter in your life. It is something that can be an adventure. It can be a lot of fun. But what I want to tell you is, as a beginner, 1, don't put a lot of pressure on you. 2, surround yourself with people that can really mentor or help you. Maybe they've done it before. They've flipped houses. They own rental portfolio. Get to know other people and build your network, because it's like that cliche, you're only as strong, can only grow your net worth for as how big your network might be. The third thing I would say is really focus on one strategy. Often people want to do it all. I want to buy tax liens, I want to do flips, I want to do lease options, I want to do rental property, I want to do wholesaling. You really got to focus on one thing. Because even though you go to a buffet and everything looks good, I went to a luau when I was in Hawaii last time, and man, everything looked good, but I had to pick and choose what I wanted to do. Real estate is kind of the same way. You got to really get good at one specific area. A fourth thing that I would tell you to do is don't be afraid to make offers. Don't be afraid to throw something out there as long as you have a contingency. If you're not sure of some of the things I'm talking about, you got to watch the other videos. I go into great detail on a lot of these things in the videos. The more you watch, the more you're going to learn. And lastly, what I would basically say is, set realistic goals and set a realistic timeline for when you want to achieve those goals. If you say, Joe, I'd love to make $1,000, in 2 weeks or 4 weeks or 6 weeks, I think that's realistic. But if you say, Joe, I want to make $1 million in 2 months, that's a little bit aggressive unless you're playing lotto, okay? Then we know, that that's probably not going to happen. So set realistic goals and hold yourself accountable, okay? Don't treat this like a New Year's resolution that you're all gung-ho, you're ready to go December 31st, January 1st, and maybe by the 3rd or 4th or 5th of the following year, for whatever reason, you fell off track. You thought, oh, This year I didn't do it again. You can do this. Anybody out there can do it, okay? If you're just starting out or even trying to take your real estate to the next level, you just got to be focused. You got to do the work. You got to be realistic. And you got to put in the time and the effort, because here's the thing, nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody's going to pay your bills for you. You got to do that, okay? And I know you can. So I hope you get out there, you hit the ground running, you get a deal done right away, because the toughest one is definitely going to be your first deal. Don't put so much pressure on yourself, okay? It's okay to take a deep breath. It's okay to reflect. It's okay to look back on what you did well and what you have to improve on. It's okay to mess up. I want to tell all of you out there, have I messed up? Yeah, I've messed up. Have I done things I wish I would have did differently? Absolutely. But at least I did it. At least I took action. At least I learned from it. You are going to regret more by not doing this then one day it's going to be 80 years old, you're going to be in Florida like me, but when you're 80, okay, you're going to be sitting in that chair watching those noisy kids play down the block saying, all that racket, and you're going to be drinking some lemonade saying, woulda, shoulda, coulda. What if I would have did things differently? How could my life have been? Well, here's your chance. It's an official do-over. If you want to do it, now's the time to take action. And by the way, if you like the video, share it on social media. Leave a little like. Leave me some comments. I know there's new people out there and you're saying, oh, I wish I could ask Joe something. You can. Leave a comment. I will respond to the comments, okay? Especially if you like it and share, okay? So feel free. Would love to hear from everybody out there. Or if you've done your first deal, share that on the string. I'd love to hear who did their first deal, even if you only made $200 from it, $500, $1,000. I think it gives other people encouragement, because when people say, well, can I really do it? Can I make it work in my area? By hearing from other people that did a deal, maybe you could post the deal you did, roughly what you made, and where you're at. If you're in Texas, put I did a deal in Texas, wherever you might be, because it's going to help other people. So until next time, live in the moment with no regrets. Go make it happen. Believe and achieve. Take care. Bye-bye.